Good morning, people. I just landed in your town.
Back.
And freaked out.
Le freak.
So chic. Now it has to say it because you said it too. And
Welcome to the podcast that makes you want to twist and shout because you Ferris Bueller your Friday off for work or school. Hashtag
just saying. Ooh, that felt loud.
I think I was going to say, ooh, that felt good.
It always feels good, but sometimes it feels loud.
It's good and loud.
Good and loud. Okay.
Okay.
That's, well, I have a new camera thing set up, so now I'm looking over here. If you want to, we do a video version of the podcast. We post it up on YouTube. If you want to check it out, go to YouTube. Check that out.
Please.
We also have location shoots up there as well. Little videos of us going to different places around New England.
And definitely enjoy the Houghton Mansion one.
Yes.
We found out some little info about that today.
Yeah, we posted up the Houghton Mansion video later last week. I actually haven't had time to check the views. I don't know what we've done for views, but we posted that up, and they posted on their Facebook page that they are done for the year. There will be no more tours. There'll be no more anything. They're refunding everybody if you've got something happening.
I'm bringing it up right now. I saved it.
Yeah.
It's a quote.
Ooh, quoting.
Hello, everyone. It kills me to announce this, but here it goes. Houghton Mansion is closed until further notice. Everyone scheduled for a private hunt or an event should call or text Rick.
Rick!
I'm sorry, we're working on the issues, but right now we're closed for the year of 2017, the remainder of this year.
Right.
The phone number is there on the post. I don't want to give it out right now.
No, please don't give it out. Don't give out this poor guy's phone number. You get people.
He's already given it out on the post, so
yeah.
You see the post for Houghton Mansion, you can get the number there.
Yeah. So I guess we were lucky we went when we did last year. So
very lucky. I want to go back again.
Well, you can't this year.
Mm-hmm.
Aww. Okay, so before we get into today's subject matter, I have one brief story.
Brief.
I will keep it very brief.
Brief.
Sex doesn't involve sex.
Steak.
But it does involve my bed. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so I was laying in bed last night. I had fallen asleep. I was passed out. Jay came to bed, and I'm a very light sleeper, so when he tried to, quote-unquote, tiptoe into the room, it completely woke me up. So I'm starting to drift off, and now it's like 12:30 in the morning, okay? Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, I hear these tires squeal, and I hear a bang, and then, like, tires squeal again. So I go, what the hell was that? So Jay was already awake because he was on the internet. So he kind of jumps up and he looks out, and the dog's going batshit crazy.
I bet.
Now I live on a corner, and many people who don't live in this area try to negotiate this corner at a high speed. Well, you don't negotiate the corner at a high speed.
No, but I live in this area.
It's not uncommon for people to be like, oh God, oh shit, there's a curb. I've actually had somebody hit the phone pole at the edge of my property because they just couldn't negotiate the corner and just went right into the fucking pole.
Dumbass.
Yeah. So Jay looks outside and he goes, well, nobody hit anything, I don't think. And I said, well, I heard a bang. And he goes, I know I did too. And then he goes, I felt like they were going to come through the house. I said, I know, that would suck. No, my window. So he looks outside and he's looking around and he's like, I don't see the garbage can. And I said, well, did you put it out? Because that's the man's job. I don't ask my husband to do a ton of things. The garbage is his job. Do the damn garbage. So, don't talk back. He doesn't talk back. So, he... no, he took... Well, last night, he goes, I swear I put it out. And I said, I don't see it out there. And he goes... And he goes, I know I did. So I said, I don't know what to say. I don't see it. So he gets dressed, goes out, and he's in like shorts and a t-shirt and flip-flops at 12:30 in the morning. He goes outside. Like 8 seconds after he walks outside, I see blue flashing lights outside. I'm like, oh, great.
You open the door. Jay, get in there.
No. No.
They're coming for you.
That's how I was like, oh, shit. The dog's going crazy because she's like, what is happening outside?
Chaos.
So, yeah. We don't like chaos in this neighborhood. So, he's out. I look outside, and he's talking to the police officer, and they're walking the property a little bit, and then they walk next door, and they're looking around, and then he walks back, and now an ambulance shows up, a fire engine shows up, and another police car.
Damn.
And I'm like, what the hell is going on outside? So I'm already in my jammies. I'm not getting dressed. And I have to go to work. So I go back and I lay in bed and I'm just waiting. So he comes back inside eventually. And I said, what was all that commotion outside? And he goes, well, apparently what had occurred was somebody lost control of their car. He goes, hit our garbage can. He said, because there's little... it's one that's issued from the town. It's like this big one on wheels. He goes, there's the maroon plastic everywhere. He goes, there's plastic everywhere from the garbage can. He said, and it's nowhere to be found. He said, so we kept walking to see if we could find it. He said, and down the next house over, I found the Wendy's bag that I threw away tonight. So I said, okay, well, what the hell happened to the garbage thing? And he goes, the cop figures the guy hit it and it just attached to his bumper and he kept driving with it.
Get it back?
Well, I started laughing and I said, all I'm picturing now is this guy just driving with our garbage can stuck sideways and like he's distributing garbage like he's a fucking breadcrumbs trying to get back to Mother Goose house. So I'm just laughing and he's like, oh. And I said, they're expensive. If you want one from the town, you got to pay like $200.
Because it's from the town.
Yeah, so I said, I'm not paying $200 for a can somebody just basically stole. So he goes, well, maybe if I talk to the town, they'll give us another one. And I said, oh, don't hold your breath.
Well, that's when you got to ask for a note from the cops.
Well, here's what happened. So today I'm at work and Jay texted me. And he goes, the police delivered another trash bin for us.
Nice. What nice cops.
So the cops brought a new trash bin because ours got spirited away.
Is the car going that way?
Yeah.
Maybe I should keep an eye out for your barrel on the way home.
Well, it would be the way that you're going because the cop came from the opposite road because you know that road forks right there? He was coming...
Fucking road.
Yeah. He came from the left side, and he's like, I didn't see it the whole ride. I said, well, did you see any of our garbage? Can you identify the garbage, ma'am? Yes, I can. So that was just, I said, really?
Wow.
You can't even have trash. This is why we don't have...
Trash ain't even safe in this neighborhood.
This is why we don't have nice things. Damn trash thief. Anyway, we have those things on the edge of our property, those, what do you call those? Jay likes them because they can measure the snow. He'll look outside and be like, the marker it's up to the top of the marker now. Just these little driveway markers, I guess. They have reflectors on them.
Little things make Jay happy.
Yeah, Jay's very easily pleased, and that bodes well for me. So, hang on one second. I'll tell you one thing about that. So I said, okay, when he had veered onto our property, he had knocked over the driveway marker thing. So Jay's like, I put the marker back up. So, well, that's important. I'm glad you did that.
So we need that right now.
Yeah. So today is my 5th wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. But I didn't say that. I say that to say this. Tomorrow, I get to mow the lawn.
Well, happy anniversary. There you go. What a way to celebrate.
Tomorrow I get to mow the lawn, which isn't that big a deal.
Make sure you get yourself a nice cool beverage and a fancy looking cup and
fancy cup.
Goes around and like.
Oh, you know what? Like a
and everything.
What do you call those? Like the kings and like royalty would drink out of, like a goblet.
Yeah.
Be rolling around on my ride-along mower with a goblet full of Gatorade.
Or you can go to the party store and get yourself one that says pimp.
My Gatorade goblet. I'm loving this.
Right now.
I'm loving this idea. Gatorade goblets. I have a cup holder.
There you go.
So that's all good. So then I was gonna go out and get him something for our anniversary because we're celebrating tomorrow, and I simply have not had time to obtain a gift.
Because you're so busy.
I am very busy. I am. Well, you know what? Wednesday, I was like, oh, I'll just say this one thing and then we'll get into the thing. So Wednesday.
One leads to two.
It does. I'll wrap up quick. Wednesday, I got home from work, and normally on Wednesday I clean a little bit, and then I clean on Thursday when I get home, and then because I have company Thursday and Friday, so I try to clean. And I just said, fuck it all. I just sat on the sofa and I was like, fuck it all.
Wow.
I don't want to do anything. And that left me, when I did laundry. I think that was the main thing.
It's a big thing.
It's the big thing, yeah.
Sucks.
But I got, well, I mean, it's not like I have to wash it by hand. I just throw it in the machine. The machine does the bulk of the work. Not like the old days when you had those little scrub things, get washboards.
Yep.
There's a hole in the wash tub. Ain't no hole in the wash tub.
Nice.
Yeah, so I just said fuck it all, and I just sat there and I made dinner and messed around on TV, and I couldn't be bothered to do anything. So when I got home Thursday, I had to do double the workload.
Damn.
Yeah, I was scurrying around until my friend showed up. I'm like, shit! Shit! And I was just finishing as she walked in the door, and she was like, what the hell are you doing? Because I'm flushed. Literally flushed, sweating.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can picture you just pouring sweat.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, I swept, I washed the floor, I did the dishes, I did this, blah, blah, blah. Changed the cover on the sofa, I did this, blah, blah, blah. Cleaned the toilets, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, what the hell were you doing? I'm just cleaning. Jesus.
For me?
No, she didn't say that. She didn't say that. Definitely not.
You didn't have to.
And she also wouldn't say that.
Well, she's the type to say, oh, you missed a spot over there.
No. It wasn't, you know, I mean, you gotta clean, so if I had nobody, I'd still be cleaning, so.
Mm-hmm.
So how the world works. Did you have a good week?
Yeah, it was good.
It was good?
Yeah.
Mine was okay. The people at work are still trying to get Tara after dark.
Well, they got you in the dark this morning from what you told me.
We had a random... Oh my god, you guys. We had a random power outage at my work. The power was off like an hour. You'd have thought fucking Mardi Gras was happening.
For an hour.
We had no power for an hour. Mardi Gras hit at my office. People were like, whoop, whoop, yeah! Oh my gosh. They were going crazy. And it was messed up, because if you went to the bathroom, you had to bring your cell phone and turn on the flashlight.
I don't want to miss.
Yeah, and then people were like hanging out outside, and just, it was a beautiful, beautiful day. And then the owner's kind of floating around, and he was like, and he came by me, and he's like, hey, Tara, how are you doing? I said, I'm doing fine, Jeff. How are you doing? And he goes, you're doing good, I'm doing good, everybody doing good. I said, well, that's good to know. That's good to know.
Good.
Yeah. So then when it finally came back on,
Boo.
for some reason we didn't have internet for about 15 to 20 minutes, so I still couldn't work.
Yay.
I know. So I was like an hour, almost an hour and a half with nothing to do. I know. You okay?
You tell me, man.
I know, I heard it.
It's close to being demonic.
Yeah, it kind of was.
It's processing dinner.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Dinner. Work dinner. Business dinner.
Yep.
Oh, boy, you guys. So,
business dinner because we were watching stuff for research.
we were. We sure were. We sure were. Trying to just make sure I get everything out of the way. Let's see. There was that. So, yeah, they're still trying to get to know me. They're like, what are, we want to just we're just going to come and hang out with you on Saturday. I said, no, because I'm going to be mowing the lawn and I'm going to be doing stuff. So, unless you're going to help with landscaping, I don't want you to show up. I don't know. I think they would have just sat and drank wine and watched me work.
Yep. They probably would have.
You're not a help, you're a hindrance. So, I think that's all. I think that's all that's on my mind.
I don't have much in my mind.
You don't have much on your mind, except for your tummy.
Yeah.
My tummy. Well, your tummy's gonna love this.
Oh yeah. It's gonna make me want to make a stop on the way home.
Oh, for snacks or to potty?
Probably both.
I had to do both. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have a 2-part series for you guys.
Yay!
Yes. Yes. Discontinued foods we miss.
Yay! Bring
Yes. Bring it back.
Bring them back. Bring them back.
Listen. You're listening.
Listen to the reason.
Listen. I see no reason why a lot of these items can't be brought back.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I don't know. It's like
I
they don't
think the companies don't give a shit.
It's like they don't think it'll be profitable.
Mm-hmm.
But I guarantee that it would be.
Most of them, yes.
Yes. I actually Actually, I know I think I talked about this before, or perhaps later.
Now or later.
Now or later.
At some point, we might have.
Why won't? All right. I wrote to Wendy's, and I said I would have, because I haven't had Wendy's in a long time. I don't fuck with Wendy's because their fries are shit. And I
Love
said,
the burgers.
their burgers are okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their burgers are okay. It's just their fries are absolute shit. And I wrote and I was like, why don't you bring back the old fries?
The old classic fries.
Yes. Yes, please.
No, enough of this home cut crap.
Oh, God, no. These russet potato shit fries.
Plus, they drown them in salt.
Well, I don't mind them salty.
I rather the old-fashioned regular ones with a decent amount of salt on them.
Yeah.
These home-cut ones, it's almost like dipping a whole fry in a bag of salt.
Bathed in salt.
Blech.
Get it done. Gross. Yeah, so I said, bring back the fries. And I said, you know what? I said, bring it back
And
as...
I said, what?
I said, bring it back as a promotion. Do it like during the summer. I said, I guarantee people will go crazy. People will buy it.
They should. You should see the Wendy's near my work.
Really?
It's like the next block over.
Yeah.
All throughout the afternoon, the drive-up window, there's a line out to the street.
Imagine if they had the proper fries.
They're probably going down the street. And the line inside goes from the register around to like a side door.
Somebody told me they're building a Sonic a couple towns over, like a town over from me. And
We should look into that.
we should look into that. Excuse me. I got blown away. It's a Sonic. Holy shit. We don't we don't have a ton of Sonics up here.
A twister.
What the hell? Are you doing Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, because you said you got blown over.
Oh, okay.
Dun-sh.
No, No Place Like Home. You know what I hate about that movie? Is she's such a bitch. No, you started it. She's such a bitch at the, at the end, and she's, I'll miss you most of all. And, like, she tells the Scarecrow she's gonna miss him most of all.
Mm-hmm.
Right in front of the other two. Here we go. So, I just think that's very rude. You don't tell somebody, like, oh, I'll miss you most of all. Fuck these other two. Frankly, I think they were just hanging on to our journey. Really, this was about me and you.
I think she was missing him most of all. This was the first one that she came in contact with on the Yellow Brick Road.
Well, I can appreciate that, but still. You pull somebody
he was
aside.
her friend the longest.
You pull somebody aside. Say, hey, between you and I will miss you most of all. Shh. Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
Our little secret.
Yes! Between us.
You, me, and your straw.
You, me, the sun, the clouds. From a distance. Anyway.
Over the rainbow.
Okay. Discontinue.
Oh, yeah. The topic we're going to talk about.
Let's get back to the main thing. So, I firmly believe that a lot of these things can be,
Discontinued yums.
discontinued yums. Forgotten yums!
I like that.
The land of forgotten yums. And we're not talking like... Because Crystal Pepsi came back. But I don't think it tastes... Thank you! I don't think it tasted as good.
I feel like they left something out.
Yes, I think so
They
too.
didn't put enough something in.
Correct. Check plus.
Yay! I win!
Check plus. Boop boop. Yes, I agree. And I'm like racking my brain real quick to try to think of something else that they brought back, and I was like, ugh. They brought back, it was discontinued for a long time, the French Toast Crunch.
Mm-hmm.
And they brought it back. And I don't remember it in the original run, but the secondary run, I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't
Doesn't
like it at
taste as good. They brought back the Ecto Cooler last year.
Again,
It
doesn't taste the same as it used to.
I don't think it tasted the same either.
I was still excited.
Sean was...
I still have a shitload left, and I keep making my own homemade.
Now why... Alright. What is the thing, like, do you just like making your own? Or do you think it tastes better than the one that they put out, or...
I enjoy making my own more than the other one, because it's a lot sweeter.
Oh, so it's not as sweet.
Yeah.
Now, what was it that they discontinued the Ecto Cooler, and then... But before they phased it out completely, they called it something else.
It went through like 3 stages.
Yeah.
Let me bring it up here.
Oh, what? Fuck that. You'll be an hour on that thing. Excuse me.
Yeah, we'll get back to that in a minute.
Yeah, it was... They called it something else.
It's a wonderful laptop.
Some kind of punch. Was it a punch? Some kind of punch, I feel like. Sean's just aggravated right now.
Right, my freaking laptop's asleep.
I don't know what to tell you.
It went through like 2 or 3 different stages
Okay.
of names before it phased out.
Okay. But it still didn't taste as good.
After it was done being Ecto Cooler,
Right.
I thought it was just totally gone. I didn't know it changed. So
Oh.
I didn't buy it after that in the other forms.
Citrus cooler?
It was a citrus flavored beverage.
No, I feel like they called it citrus cooler. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I've been wrong about many things. I will continue to be wrong. With occasional sprinkles of rightness. Which I think should be the title of my autobiography. Occasionally wrong with sprinkles of rightness.
That sounds good.
Yes.
You should do that.
I don't think I've lived the kind of life I deserve an autobiography. But that's
Anyone can do one.
Yeah, I mean, you know, anybody can.
You know,
People
fun in a
just because
publisher.
you well, you could self-publish. I've done that. I did children's books.
Oh yeah.
Actually, one was professionally published, and then I self-published the rest of them. Cause I'm freaking awesome. Anyway.
Would you still have them up?
Yeah, they are still on sale at Amazon. I still get people who write me about it occasionally.
Well, if anybody out there is listening is interested in your children's books, contact Tara.
I guess. Did we figure out the name yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh my god. I give up. There you go, right there. Right there? No?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
It went from being Ectocooler
Yep.
to Shoutin' Orange Tangerine,
You.
which basically is what it was. It was just an orange tangerine citrus drink.
Well, now we've solved that life mystery.
They dropped the image of Slimer and turned it into a mouth. A green mouth.
Yes. Yes. Now that I see the packaging, I'm like, oh yeah.
And these boxes at the time, they were bigger than what came out recently.
I know!
I don't know why
It's like-
they're being so cheap.
You know why? Because they were very reluctant about this whole thing. I don't think they really wanted to do it.
The original box was 8.45 ounces.
Yeah.
And the box that they have now,
It's not 8.5 ounces. Definitely not.
No, that one doesn't have it on. Oh, wait a minute.
It's definitely not 8.5 ounces.
No,
Even
it's
the,
less than
you
that.
know, and then the can tasted weird. But anyway, that's enough about
The
it.
can had a funny taste, and I think being in a can
Mm-hmm.
was part of the reason.
Right.
I think the can itself was giving it an odd
Well, you know what? Since we're on
twist.
Ecto Cooler,
Oh, I found the other one.
okay.
Here it is. So it went from Ectocooler
Yeah.
to Shoutin' Orange Tangerine
Yeah.
to Crazy Citrus Cooler.
Citrus Cooler. Thank you, and you are welcome. Since
Then it got phased out.
right. And then they brought it back, and it was shitty.
Yes.
Since we're on Ghostbusters,
Yay!
they had and I wrote it down because I knew I'd forget, and I already have.
At least you wrote it down.
Yeah, at least I wrote it down. Okay, the Ghostbusters Slimer Bubblegum.
Yum! Gum!
Yum!
Green
Gum.
gum!
Which basically looks like it came in a toothpaste container.
Exactly like a toothpaste container.
And I remember it being very gritty. Do you remember that?
The texture?
Yeah. And then it would just change into gum magically.
Gummy.
Gummy! Alright.
Yummy.
So, here's some more stuff. So you guys might remember some of these. Oatmeal swirler. Do you remember oatmeal swirlers?
No.
Oatmeal swirlers were, and this is the product description, General Mills combined healthy breakfast oatmeal with fun sweet jelly. So it was like jelly that you squeezed in your oatmeal.
Alright, I'm remembering the commercial now, yeah.
The available flavors were strawberry, cherry, and apple cinnamon.
Ooh, give me apple cinnamon first.
Oh, I will take apple cinnamon oatmeal every day.
That's my favorite.
It's the best. It is the best.
I'll take cherry second.
Out of those flavors, I'd probably go strawberry next.
Yeah.
So oatmeal swirler. Okay. Fruitopia. A lot of people talk about Fruitopia. I feel like it was around like not long ago.
Sounds it.
Sounds it. Basically, it was just a fruit flavored drink. I think Coca-Cola made it. Fans can still get their hands on this drink by ordering from Australia, Germany, and Canada.
Alright. Still
So-
available.
If you're still jonesing for Fruitopia.
Contact them.
Coca-Cola Black. Now, this is actually probably the most recent thing on here. It was discontinued in 2008. Coca-Cola Black was the wonderful taste of Coca-Cola mixed with coffee. This was...
No.
This was Coca-Cola trying to get their mitts on your breakfast game. And, like, just sticking their dick in your breakfast. And, like...
Just giving it a little stir. Want me to mix that up for you? There you go. Ooh, that's warm.
Oh, so it's just coffee-flavored Coca-Cola. And I never had it because I'm not a big coffee fan. But it sounds absolutely disgusting.
No thanks, not for me with the soda.
No thanks, not for me. No thanks, not for me.
I'd rather just have regular iced coffee.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if you remember Jello 123.
Yes.
Jello 123, you guys. Jello 123 was available from 1969
Whoa.
all the way to 1990s.
All right.
Basically, it was a powder. You blend it with water, and it magically made the Jello separate into 3 different layers.
Nice.
You had a gelatin at the bottom, a mousse-like liquid in the middle, and this creamy layer on top. And
Moose should have told you it's yummy.
the mousse tells you. And I feel like they should bring that back because that sounds epic.
Yeah.
But it's a little scary because how do they get the gelatin to do that? Yeah. Indeed. Indeed.
Bring it back for the summer. Try it out.
Bring it back for the summer.
Sounds like a nice summer thing.
Since we're on Jello.
Jello.
Pudding Pops. Pudding Pops were the bomb.
Yes, we used to do the pudding pop. I'll bet you couldn't guess who did pudding pop. Mr. Bill Cosby himself.
Despite the fact that Bill Cosby was involved, Pudding Pops was still fucking awesome.
Yeah, they were.
They were good. If you went over your friend's house and they had Pudding Pops, you bawled out. You're like, yes! You have better parents.
Your parents buy us good shit.
Their parents must actually like you. It's true. It's like, oh, snap. Pudding Pops. Now they actually sell, they actually sell this contraption. And basically it looks like a shell. And you make pudding, put it into this contraption, and then put it in the freezer. It's kind of like getting a pudding pop.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't falling for it, though.
Sounds like too much work.
It really does, because you gotta mix the gelatin, and what kind of... This is 2017.
We're lazy.
I don't want to be doing that.
Give us something that we just do this and that and just pop it in and that's it.
Okay. Well, because you gotta, mix it and then let it pour it into the thing and let it settle, and that's too much work.
Damn settling.
That's too much work.
Oh, now.
Yes. 15
Daddy, I want it now.
15 seconds. I want it now. I don't want to wait. It's too much.
Waiting sucks.
Yes. And then they had Jello, and I don't remember these, but a lot of people talked about them. Jello pudding bites. Which were like... How do I describe it? They kind of look like, Oh, what do you call those? Oh, man, now I'm trying to think of the candy. It's like it's like a little circle. And I guess inside was the actual pudding. And you had like a shell on the outside, you bite into it and you get the pudding. It was like it was a flavor burst in your mouth.
Yeah. All that chocolatey goodness
yes.
oozing around in there.
Indeed. So, flavor burst.
Flavors.
Yes, I don't recall getting any pudding bites in my house. So
We didn't get the bites.
we didn't get the bites. I actually see on your screen to the right there, Sprite Remix. The Sprite Remix. It's right there. Right there.
okay, there it is.
Right there.
The bottle's so clear, it's blending in with the white background. Yep, that's it.
Now, that's got to be the tropical one.
I want to say yes.
So the Sprite Tropical Remix actually kind of tasted like liquid Skittles. It had a very Skittles
Skittly taste.
Skittly taste. Your beverage is very skittly in taste. It wasn't bad.
No.
But they had like 3 or 4 different Sprite Remix flavors, and then they dumped them all.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the other day.
Remix needs to be remixed again.
Remixed. Apple Fig Newtons, which I actually miss Apple Fig Newtons. I don't even know if you could call them Apple Fig Newtons because the fig isn't in there, so it'd be just Apple Newtons. But I missed the Apple one because they were actually pretty good.
Yes, actually.
And I'm not a Fig Newton fan. It's like the only other one aside from the fig you can get is like this mixed wheat berry bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that at all.
No.
I don't like it at all.
No.
No.
Fuck it.
Yes.
Difficulties.
And
Studio difficulties.
action. Okay. Next up.
PB crisps.
Oh.
Let's get some PB crisps.
Let me tell you something. It was a golden age of snacks when we were growing up.
Yes.
You know what? It never even occurred to me I should write to Planters and ask if they have any plans at all to put out the PB crisps.
I'm willing to write a letter with you.
Because they were awesome. And I'm trying to think of a way to describe them.
Yummy.
Well, because I don't know what our demographic is, and I'm assuming there have been a whole generation that has not gotten to have the orgasmic taste of PB crisps. It's shaped like a peanut. It has a very light outer shell. It's I don't want to call it a graham shell because it's not. It's just a crispy kind of cookie type shell.
A crispy cookie outside.
Yes, and on the inside, peanut butter.
Or chocolate.
Oh, I never fucked with the chocolate. I always went peanut butter every single time. Yeah. And, I mean, the bags were reasonably sized. If you're having a good day, you could whack that whole bag. You can whack that whole bag in a day. Seriously.
Whack those nuts.
You could whack the whole bag in a day. Because, half of it's air anyway.
Yeah, of anything.
Yeah.
I hate that with, like, cereals and chips.
Right.
Like, hey, I got this big box, but yet the cereal's only filled about 3/4 of the
Oh,
way.
of course.
They say it's for shipping purposes. For it to settle.
Sure it is.
Right.
They're charging you for air.
Yeah. I want your damn air.
I don't want your factory air. Yeah, but PB crisps are awesome. I miss them so much.
Let's write to them.
Let's write to them. Let's do it.
Dear Planet.
I can't believe that. You know what? I'm sure that there's a Facebook page dedicated to PB crisp. There has to be.
You would think.
If not, I might have to start one.
There's a lot of people out there that feel the way we do about all this stuff.
Yeah.
In this fatty rabbit hole that we're in.
So, we have climbed down the fatty rabbit hole.
We are not getting out.
Never.
I'm sure they would have a page of their own or something.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably a page dedicated to everything out there.
Oh.
It's just a matter of actually having the time of doing nothing to look at.
I'm busy,
We don't have that.
I'm busy, Sean.
We don't have that type of time.
I don't have that type of time.
No.
No. So, PB crisp, delicious. And while, alright, so, here's a contrast. PB crisp, delicious. Now, you know what I wish they would discontinue?
What?
Those Palmer candies that you get around Halloween.
Palmer?
Shitty chocolate. Palmer. They're made by Palmer. It's like, it's a shape of a pumpkin. And it's just chocolate.
How quaint.
How quaint. And they also, I'm pretty sure, make like Easter bunnies or something. It's just, that's the kind of candy like you get it in your Halloween thing and you just look and you go, you're a cheap fuck, huh? Oh, man. Palmer was like $2 for $1.
You went to the dollar store, didn't you?
Yeah. Yes.
You didn't go to
Yes.
Walmart or anything, did you?
Exactly right.
Or Target.
You splurged.
You went to Family Dollar or something, didn't
And listen, there's nothing wrong. Like, I understand budget is a budget.
you? Yeah.
But
You're not the one eating them.
that chocolate sucks. It's like chalk. You might as well just give people a thing of chalk. Just give them some chalk. They can gnaw on it on the way home. Yeah.
Eat it.
My grandma used to have, she used to have a bowl of candy in her living room. And you walk into her house, and the living room is the first room that you're in. So you see the bowl right away, and you make eye contact with the bowl.
You're right
And
away tempted. But
She used to buy Micah Nikes all the time.
mm-hmm.
Now, the other things she used to buy are these little things that look like Micah Nikes, but they're a little bit thinner, and they're licorice. But here's the thing, is that they would come in these cool pastel colors.
Ooh.
So every time I went over there, like an idiot, I'd see them in the bowl and go, ooh, those look good. Fucking licorice! I hate licorice. It's the worst flavor to me.
My dad loves it.
Oh, God. I can't stand licorice. Anisette, licorice, it all tastes the same. It's disgusting. And then I'd be angry with myself because I bothered to try that candy again. Be like, oh, the colorful pastels lured me in.
Oh, I fell for it again.
I fell for it again. I remember Hershey Kisses used to have, instead of the little flag saying Hershey's on it, and or whatever flavor, like almonds or, boysenberry, whatever fucking flavor that the Kiss was, they used to have little messages. It was almost like a fortune cookie. You get a little message with your Hershey Kiss.
Nice.
Yes. That's how old I am. I'm showing my age today.
But one of the downfalls about you falling for that licorice thing,
Oh, yes.
when that happens and you keep falling for it,
Mm-hmm.
as you get a little older and you don't see your relative for a while, then you see them, and they purposely got like a whole bag and put out a big bowl for you.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this was your favorite. That's what you get eventually.
Yeah,
You used to eat these a lot. What's the matter?
I know. Like, son of a bitch.
You loved them as a kid.
Now I gotta choke these down? Oh, man. You know what else?
What?
Since we're on this whole nostalgia thing. I don't know how many people are gonna be old enough to remember this. Probably only my sister. My sister's gonna scream at this. Is Hunt's pudding. And they used to have Hunt's used to have a pudding, and it used to come in a little can, and you pop the top, and you eat the pudding.
That's how it's done.
But that's all my sister remembers, because when we would go over my grandmother's house, remember when we get pudding in a can?
Ooh.
Like, it was the most fucking, like,
The out of this world thing.
yeah, the most crazy thing. That, and she used to have Welch's like jellies.
Mm-hmm.
They used to actually put cartoons and stuff on the little on the little jar. So when she was done with the jellies, she would keep the little jar as glasses for us.
Aw.
So you get like a Tom and Jerry jelly glass, and it was the bomb.
Yay!
Yes.
Fun.
Yes. And it'd be like Tom and Jerry, Flintstones, all kinds of stuff. Yes. Pudding in a can. Sorry. The next one will make my husband very happy. Hostess Chocodiles. Chocodiles, which are basically chocolate-covered Twinkies. Essentially. I thought that they brought them back for a minute, but I
Maybe they did.
do not know. And you know what's funny is I'm reading this sometimes. I'm reading this description.
We are every week.
I'm reading the quick description. And it's like, they tell you a little bit about it. But Daisy, my dog, has these dog toys, and a couple of them, Jay decided to name Chauncey. It's like, oh, and my dog will recognize it by that name. Jay will look at her and go get Chauncey, and she'll get that toy.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll grab her Chauncey, and then he bought one that looks just like it because she tore the shit out of it. And
you gotta do.
it's Chauncey Jr. So it's like, oh, it's Chauncey. So the Chocodile mascot, Chauncey Chocodile.
Wow.
And I don't know if he did that on purpose or if he's just.
You should ask him.
I think I should later. Chauncey, PB Crisp. We already talked about that. Jumpin' Jack Cheese Doritos.
They're gonna say Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Is a guess. I have a huge fucking thorn in my side from Doritos.
Well, they do have three little tips.
Because of the whole 4 cheese Dorito debacle.
Mm-hmm.
They won't bring it back, despite my letters of fuck you in the face. They won't bring it back. But a lot of people are missing the Jumpin' Jack Cheese Doritos, which is... Jack Cheese Doritos were a big hit with Dorito lovers and snack aficionados. The Monterey Jack flavored chips were discontinued for reasons unknown. Monterey Jack? I don't know. I don't know about Monterey Jack. This next thing I think I've heard you talk about. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pies. Pies. Basically,
I might have mentioned that once.
though their green sugar crusts looked downright nasty, turtle pies were filled with vanilla-flavored lumps of wonderfulness that were loved the way Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle crews love pizza. Da, da, da.
Right.
So basically it was one of those Hostess pies with pudding on the inside. It was a pudding pie. Pudding in a can!
Pudding pie.
Pudding pie.
There's a Hostess one I'm looking at.
Yeah.
That actually looks good.
Sean's on board.
I wanted to make a little example when you were talking about the Twinkie, the chocolate covered Twinkie.
Yeah.
You said they put it out for about a minute.
I thought that they did.
That's what they did.
What?
Here's our new Twinkie. Try it. Take a bite.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I'm taking it away now.
I'm taking it away now.
Taking it away. Oh, Jello pudding. I knew we were on Jello earlier, but Jello pudding also did Jello pudding roll-ups.
Pudding pops, pudding roll-ups, pudding this, pudding
Yes.
that, pudding pie, pudding.
I
Anybody want some
think
pudding right now?
they came in chocolate, butterscotch, and vanilla. And were sold with a slogan that should have tipped us off to their evil scheme. It's pudding in disguise.
Well, that just went right by everybody.
I don't want my food disguised. You tell me what you are and you deal with it. Okay. This is when I dip a toe in the fast food industry for a second. McDonald's McDLT. I don't know what the DLT stands for, because nobody seems to know.
I mean,
Sean's at a loss. Okay, traditional wrappers, the heat from the burger patties would wilt the vegetables' crispness, but with the McDLT, the meat and bottom bun were packaged separately from the lettuce, tomato, cheese, pickles, sauces, and top bun. The innovative design delivery on Mickey D's promise to keep the hot side hot and the cool side cool, but it was also made of styrofoam, which is why it was discontinued in the 90s. I'm sorry. I know that it's not environmentally sound, but I actually thought McDonald's tasted better in the styrofoam.
Yeah. And I thought those styrofoam things that they cut the burgers in and stuff. I think they put the nuggets in there too. Those were good.
Yeah, the nuggets were in styrofoam too.
Those were cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know they won't bring those back.
Oh, they won't. We'll never see that again in our life. We might see pictures of it online, but we'll never see it again in our life.
No.
Keebler Magic Middles.
Keebler.
Magic Middles, beloved in the 90s. They were a vanilla shortbread cookie with a chocolatey middle. And the thing that was...
it like pudding?
Well, no. I mean, but the crazy thing about it is that it wasn't... Yeah, it was like a fudgy...
Like
a fudgy consistency. It wasn't like... It wasn't like a solid chocolate. It was actually kind of... it was a little liquidy.
Yummy.
So that's why it was magic.
Yummy.
Because it wasn't solid.
Remember that commercial?
No.
Cop?
No.
You saw it earlier.
Doesn't mean I remember it. What commercial?
The Keebler one.
Oh, when he's at the little Keebler thing?
Yeah, the cop's asking questions about one of the elves.
Okay.
He's ready to take him in.
Well, he's probably doing something illegal. He's an elf. And they're cooking in a tree.
Right.
There they are.
Probably cooking up other stuff.
Meth lab. The Keebler meth lab! Oh my gosh!
Hidden on the other side of the tree.
Yep. Coke with lime.
Yeah.
Now, the Diet Coke... The Diet Coke you can get...
Ta-da!
Yeah, the Diet Coke you can get with lime, but you can't get regular Coke with lime anymore.
Unless you add your own.
Well, yeah, you gotta... But didn't we establish earlier that I'm too lazy? I can't make a pudding pop myself. I'm not gonna add lime to my fucking Coke. Because then you gotta slice the limes, and what if I... You know, you get a cut on your finger, you get lime juice in there, you just want to die.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. It's awful. Waffle Crisp cereal. Which I actually remember this one.
I think I just saw that one.
Yeah, you did. It was up there a little more because I saw it myself. There's right side. Waffle Crisp cereal hasn't technically been
I
discontinued,
think I used to have that.
but Post did slow down production, so it is very difficult to find.
Well, let's write the post.
I'm not
Bring
reading
back
those.
Waffle Crisp.
Okay, so the next one is actually right there.
Oh.
Dunkaroos.
Not to be
Dunkaroos.
confused with Dungarees.
That's a very old person term, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get
that's
on
the-
your
that's the old person term
dungarees.
for jeans.
Get on your dungarees.
And I've actually heard some people still say that today.
They've got to be over 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Nobody under 50 says dungarees. Although maybe we should bring it back.
All right.
Maybe. Why not?
I like your dungarees. I'm wearing shorts.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. You know what? It actually just sounds weird coming from somebody
It's a
of...
weird word. Dungarees.
It sounds very weird coming from someone of this generation.
Yeah.
Get on your dungarees.
We're going to the mall.
We're going to the mall. And then my dungarees were rolled up in a ball in his front seat. That just sounds weird.
It does. That's...
We would have had great sex if I'd been able to get my dungarees off. My dungarees! The zipper got stuck on my dungarees! I could go all night with that. Dungarees!
I just shit my dungarees.
Putting in a can. So... So Dunkaroos were basically... Dunkaroos, not dungarees.
You just missed what I did.
Dunkaroos were basically this little cookie, and you dip it in frosting, and then you go to the doctor because because it's too much fucking sugar. It's like what kind of... All right, some of these snacks I can almost understand because dipping a cookie in fucking frosting, which Sean is apparently on board for.
Yes. Hell with that frosting. I was going to buy one of those big cans of frosting for cake.
You know what? I mean, you
Same
could
thing.
just get some Nilla wafers and some cake frosting and recreate the Dunkaroo experience.
And then go get yourself a pair of dungarees.
And do it in your dungarees. I'm gonna do it in my Never mind.
Coke with lime.
And Coke with lime. I don't know. What was the gum we were talking about? The beeper gum?
Yes.
What was that?
That was in the 90s.
Okay. It doesn't matter. It's discontinued. It's legal.
The sticks of gum.
Yeah.
The wrappers looked like certain text that you'll get on a beeper. Messages on a beeper.
Wow.
And the case itself was shaped and printed out like a beeper was.
Yeah.
I thought I saw a picture of it a little while ago. But yeah, it's like a neon colored thing, and it's all different
Right.
colors. And I used to get them a lot.
Wow.
Did you ever get it?
I remember seeing it, but I never got it.
You probably weren't into gum.
Not so much. You know, you went right past. There was a gum called Cinnaburst. Cinnaburst, which was actually big when I was in high school. Now, the big thing with this gum, and I'm gonna say this is how stupid we were in high school. Okay.
You tell.
The big thing with this gum was everybody said, "Oh, the package is like you could take the gum. You know, the gum is in its own individual wrapper, right? Well, people were saying, well, you can just take the gum with the wrapper and pop it in your mouth, and it will disintegrate. It's like meant to do that. Yeah, it's really not. That's I don't remember a gum that had that kind of rumor. It's like, oh yeah, you can eat it with the wrapper and you'll be fine. Fruit Stripe gum, yeah, eat it with the wrapper. If you could literally eat any gum with the wrapper and it will disintegrate like that, because that's how gum is.
Fruit Stripe was awesome for like 15 seconds.
Oh, God. Fruit Stripe, Wrigley's, Juicy Fruit gum.
Juicy fruit, the taste is gonna move ya.
Yes. Move you to throw it away after 10 seconds when it goes stale.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
I think this Bubble Beeper lasted longer than Fruit Stripe.
That's a very niche market that they're going for with that, though.
That'd be cool to bring that back.
But nobody knows. There's a whole generation who has no idea what a beeper is.
Well, they can find out with gum.
They can find out with gum.
There's 17 sticks in there. It's very damn colorful.
It is very colorful. I do appreciate the color packaging.
Yeah, it's mostly hot pink.
Yeah.
There's
some lime green in there. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's cool.
I want that again.
Okay.
This is a dangerous show.
We gotta move on now. So Burger King did this thing called Mix 'em Up Fries. And I do not remember this at all. It probably never made it to our area.
Probably.
But Mix 'em Up Fries were a short-lived thing. Basically, BK would give you a cheese powder to put on your fries. Sean's like,
nice.
Yeah, it sounds kind of gross. This next one has a place in my heart. Vanilla Pop-Tarts.
Mm-hmm. Vanilla
Pop-Tarts were, you had a chocolate Pop-Tart, and inside was vanilla cream. Mm-hmm. Now, a couple of years ago, I don't know who makes Pop-Tarts. Kellogg's?
Yes.
Good guess.
Yes.
So, Kellogg's did this 50th anniversary thing, and they brought back the vanilla Pop-Tart for a minute. I was ecstatic.
There you go.
No, here's the thing. It's just like everything else. Just like everything else, dude. I was ecstatic. I got myself a box. I went home. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Let me guess. Not the same.
They had somehow changed not only the flavor of the vanilla inside, but the consistency of it as well. It was a lot runnier than I remember. Like, it used to be like, like a typical Pop-Tart center. Like, it's semi-solid. It's not moving anywhere. This one was kind of runny and disgusting. So, the next thing. Pepsi AM.
I saw that here.
Which sounds like they're trying to compete with Coke Black.
Probably. It sounds like it's Pepsi for the morning.
Yeah, finally.
Get you going.
Finally, a Pepsi we can drink in the morning.
Something to get you going in the morning. You sure got some Jolt.
Oh my God. Do you remember Jolt?
I used to love Jolt.
Oh, you gotta
drink that within 40 minutes before it gets flat.
Oh, really? The first time I ever had Jolt, I was going to a concert.
Good time to have Jolt.
And I wanted to be hyped up.
Here it is.
And I was like, I bought 2 things of Jolt. And I tried to rock some Jolt, and the sugar high on that lasted maybe 15 minutes for me, and then it's just gone. But the Pepsi AM was a Pepsi drink that they tried to get you to drink in the morning. Instead of your coffee, you could have a Pepsi. I mean, you could have a Pepsi instead of coffee anyway.
Yeah.
You don't need whatever weird flavor they were rocking with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Have your own Pepsi.
Now this one, I never got to taste, but I'm really interested.
Mm-hmm.
It was Reese's peanut butter and banana cream. It was kind of like an Elvis thing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And
You're welcome.
I can't do a good Elvis impression, so I'm just like.
Oh, Hunka burn a little, baby.
This is my good Elvis impression. You ready? Because he's dead. I don't have to say a thing.
That's awesome.
Anyways.
Hey, that's that turtle pie.
Oh, vanilla. I tried one of those. They weren't bad. I don't like the consistency of the
Well, you
pudding.
got a free sticker inside at the time.
I don't remember a free sticker. Fucking hell.
Probably
But-
didn't make it a pair.
No, of course not. So they did it for. I don't know if they did it for Elvis's birthday or it was just like, hey, let's celebrate Elvis's music and make a Reese's. He'd be proud. And I wish they'd kind of do it again because that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, try it.
Doritos 4 cheese. I've complained many times about bringing that back.
Second that.
They keep avoiding me. Frosted Flakes, banana flavored.
I saw that the other day.
Banana
Not in
flavored
the store,
Frosted Flakes. That sounds disgusting.
It does.
They actually put out a cinnamon Frosted Flake.
I love like banana
Yeah.
and banana flavored stuff, but I couldn't have it as that.
I don't
Cinnamon sounds more tempting.
I don't know. I'm very picky about things that are cinnamon, but I don't think I could deal with Frosted Flakes banana. What are you doing?
Fucking laptop. The whole screen just went white.
I don't know.
All
what
my yummy snacks that we were looking at are just all white.
All right, well, give it a second. It's thinking about how to piss you off.
Too late.
Banana flavored. Do you remember Micro Magic?
No.
Micro Magic was a company who did like Micro Magic burgers, Micro Magic fries, Micro Magic shake, and it was like just a burger, fries, and shakes basically. They weren't that great. I remember the burger being very like rubbery.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you put it in the microwave for too long, the bread would get hard.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. It'd be like, ugh, this is awful now. Flintstones Push Pops? Remember
Yes.
Flintstones Push Pops? Yeah, you do!
I remember those.
Those were
do.
delicious.
I
The Push
never
Pops.
do.
Yeah, hells yeah! They were good. Flintstones Push Pops. Oh, Boise potato chips.
Oh boy.
Yes. Now, here's the thing. Oftentimes, the way in which that they marketed these products to us young folk out there is that they would have a catchy slogan, or they'd come up with some kind of cool jingle, and it would just get in your head, and because that's marketing, and you just go and you'd be like, oh, we need to buy this because I know the song. And I remember the old Boise potato chip commercial, and it had like a quick thing at the end, and the person would come on and go, "Oh, Boise's are oh boisterous." That is a mouthful to say, first of all.
Yes.
First of all, it's very difficult to say. "Oh, Boise's are oh boisterous."
Oh boy.
Yes. But that was like their tagline. They were just regular potato chips. They really weren't that great.
Boo.
Yeah.
Going to the
So-
rapper here. The Elvis thing said, "Live like the king.
Live like the king.
You can
Die
win.
like the king.
You can win instantly."
Well, I don't want... there's nothing to win. You alright?
Elvis's tribute car.
Well, it's
Yeah.
long since expired, so...
Someone's got the car. I guess they had a replica car of one of his, I guess. Doesn't say anything about celebrating.
No.
Anyway.
It was just... Hey, here's Elvis.
We need a DeLorean to find that one out.
Yeah. So, the other one was, the other thing I'm thinking of was Nutrageous. That was Reese's. It was Reese's. It was a candy bar, and you had
nuts.
The Reese's peanut butter, peanuts, and I think that's it. I don't think they put anything else in it. But it was basically just a candy bar, and they discontinued it.
I miss PB Max.
PB Max? Yeah, PB Max was some trickery. Because PB Max made you think that you were buying like a granola bar, but actually it was kind of more like a candy bar.
Mm-hmm.
It was very peanut. I remember it being very peanut buttery. Peanut buttery, is that a word? It is today. Today it's a word. Fuck it.
It was like filled with peanut butter and it had like crunched up cookie, as they said, and it's just covered in chocolate.
Right.
God, I want one. Give me.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Give me.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you.
I want a box. I don't want that box of Yum.
Now Twix.
With the mix.
Twix back in the day was not afraid to mix it up, and they did like a chocolate fudge Twix. They did a peanut butter, but and then they eventually brought the peanut butter back. Mm-hmm. And they also had a cookies and cream Twix, which I don't like cookies and cream things. I don't like cookies and cream ice cream. What is it? Hershey has a cookies and cream candy bar. I won't fuck with that either.
I'm not really into that either.
Yeah, it's just that's a very acquired taste, but that's a very acquired taste. But I just think that these companies just bring it back. Try something new, for God's sakes.
Look at this find.
The
bubblegum called Ouch.
The Ouch bubblegum. But what that was is that it was a gum, and it came in a little container that looked like Band-Aids, and the wrappers looked like Band-Aids.
You had strawberry, watermelon, and grape flavored.
Nice. That's your big three. That's all you need. That's all you need.
Especially me for the watermelon. One of my favorites.
Nice. Nice.
Giggles.
Giggles. Giggles were little... Giggles were... I call them smile fry cookies. Because Giggles look just like the smile fries. They have the little thing, and it's just a basic cookie with like the vanilla cream.
Like a cookie version of an emoji.
Yeah, a cookie emoji. There you go. There you go.
See, someone had the emoji idea long ago, but they didn't know what they stumbled on.
Outrageous. Ooh.
My thumb. My thumb. Sorry. My thumb.
Could have been so beautiful. Okay.
Well, that was the original picture I saw for the gum. The bubble beeper.
Yeah.
The rappers, some said, sorry, line's busy. Another one said, urgent. And see you later.
Right.
In the same letter font that you would see on a page back then.
Awesome. That's right. Let's see, what else? Rice Krispie Treats had its own cereal.
Yes.
Which...
I think a lot of people were disappointed when they took it off.
Well, I mean, alright. I'm going to help you. If you miss Rice Krispie Treats cereal, all you have to do is buy a box of Rice Krispie Treats, break it up, and put milk on it.
Yes.
And that's what it tasted like.
And that's all, folks.
And that's a bleep, 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 bleep. That's all, folks.
So you can still enjoy that one anytime.
Yes, you can. Anytime you like.
Yes.
Anytime you like. The other thing that annoys me is that when you look into these kind of things and you find out that, like, oh, you can still get, like, Dungarees in Canada. That's like, really?
You can still buy Dungarees anywhere.
You can buy Dungarees anywhere. Dungarees are a dime a dozen, I tell you that right now. But that annoys me, because it's like, oh, come on. Now the thing that I found was they brought back, they were gonna get rid of it, and then they changed their minds. The vanilla Coke. Mm-hmm. It was tough to find for a minute, and then they brought it back, and it's widely available.
That was one of your favorites.
Yeah, it was. I don't drink soda anymore. I am like almost 90 days soda free now.
Yay!
Oh, I know. I'm trying to
90-day coin.
I know. I'll get my 90-day chip.
Yep.
Jesus, my 90-day Monopoly money. So, but they had a black cherry vanilla Coke.
Sounds sweeter.
And I wish they'd bring that back for a minute. Although I don't drink soda anymore, so I don't know how I'd do that. But I wish I had tasted that when it was still on the market. Because that sounds like it would have been alright. It's Pepsi Blue. Do you remember Pepsi Blue?
Yep.
Blue Pepsi, folks. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Wasn't it like a raspberry type?
Yeah, it had like a raspberry ting to it, which is not what you expect when you pop a Pepsi. When you pop a Pepsi, you don't expect raspberry. It's disgusting.
I never liked raspberry anything.
You know what? A blue raspberry slushie.
Nope.
Will be all right with me. Will be all right with me. I'm okay with it, but oh, you know what I remember?
What?
I'm gonna be alone here.
I'm still here.
Otter Pops.
Not your
Do you remember? Yeah, I knew I'd be on my own. Anybody out there? I should post a picture on the Instagram page. If you joined us from Instagram, hello. We've yeah. I like Instagram. Kissing ass? Why not? Pucker up, Buttercup.
Yay.
Basically, it was. I'm trying to remember because it. You know those basic popsicles? They come in like a clear plastic, and basically all it is just sugar flavored water. You get like the typical like lime and whatever, and blue raspberry and blah blah blah. And you just put them in the freezer, and they take 2 days before they harden, and then you have your pop. But these were Otter Pops, and basically they just had little pictures of different otters and doing crazy things on the thing, on the packaging. They were fun. They were fun. They were fun. I missed the Otter Pops. But I mean, you could still buy the regular flavor icicle pop things. You like doing that. I won't take it away from you.
Yay!
You like it? I won't take it away. How's that?
Yay. Fun.
Fun. So yeah, and actually, you and I were talking about like discontinued cereals, and then we were out shopping like a week or so ago.
Yes.
And we were in the cereal aisle, and we were looking at the different flavors of Cheerios.
There was a lot of
Cheerios stepped their game up.
There's like 12 different flavors on the shelf.
Cheerios owns the cereal aisle.
Yeah.
They are the cereal aisle Cheerios.
Bow to you, Cheerio.
Bow to your Cheerios. Precisely. They had like, I don't know. I don't remember. I think you counted at least 5 or 6 flavors of Cheerios.
I think it was closer to 10.
Yeah, it was just a crazy amount of Cheerios. And Chex, which my husband likes. Ugh.
We didn't see any Product 19.
They took it away. I told you. So apparently, you told me this right before the show. The Simpsons had a cereal.
They had 3.
The Simpsons had 3 cereals. It was Kellogg's, Bart Simpson's, No Problemos. No Problemos, which were multigrain. Yeah, bullshit. Cereal loops with mini chocolatey biscuits. That sounds disgusting.
Yes. Gross.
And Homer's Cinnamon Donut Cereal. Mm-hmm. which I assume just are little. They look like little Fruit Loop cinnamon donut things.
Yep.
Oh, they both say. Well, I was gonna say they both say limited edition, but only one says that.
The third one I didn't get a chance to print out a big picture.
Yeah.
It was Bart Simpson's "Eat My Short" cereal.
Eat My Shorts cereal. No, thank you.
They're like oat grain cereal, and they were in the shape of little shorts.
Oh my god.
That's it.
That's not delicious at all. That's not good.
Oh, the clean shorts.
Oh, dirty shorts. No, thank you.
Not in the morning.
Not in the morning. Now, do you have do you actually eat cereal for breakfast?
I really don't. These days, I don't really eat breakfast during the week.
Me neither.
I will on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, like the weekend is the only time, and I don't really eat
That's when
breakfast
I
on
have cereal.
Saturday.
Or
Yeah.
I'll eat cereal in the evening.
Oh
But
well.
for breakfast, no.
Sean.
I usually don't get an appetite until around 10 o'clock or so.
Right. What's the last box of cereal you bought?
Cocoa Pebbles.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Mm.
That's a damn fine cereal, if I do say so.
Yeah, I stopped on the way home.
You ran out?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm all out now. I'm all out now. We saw a flavor of Captain Crunch.
Mm.
What's it called? Like the Home Run Crunch?
Yes.
Home Run Crunch. Captain Crunch, once in a while they try to get tricky on you. And they'll bring out like a weird, like Christmas Crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't...
I
Which
think
is,
both of those are just the berries.
Yeah.
The berries are in different shapes.
Yeah, they just color the berries red and green. It's here's your Christmas Crunch.
And the home run, they're shaped in little bats and
but the
gloves or something.
The cool thing, if you're into box art, for the Christmas Crunch is that instead of his usual Captain's Admiral attire, he is dressed as Santa.
He's got the beard for it.
Ready, Rudolph? Ready, Santa! I will take that every time.
Yeah.
So, that is part one of our discontinued foods. We will have more on that next week.
As soon as we can climb out of this fatty rabbit hole now,
Yeah.
we're just going to fall right back into it next week.
And then the week after we'll have something different. We should, you know what? We should continue since we're on, the whole pop culture thing.
Mm-hmm.
We should continue with like discontinued shows or something.
It's going to be a discontinued month.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Just keep going.
That'd be a series.
Let it be a series. That's hell yeah. Why not?
Yeah. I'm up for it.
All right. I hope you guys are up for it too.
Please.
If not, you can hit us up on the Instagram page and tell me you don't like it. You can also talk to us on Facebook and tell us that you do like it.
Yay.
You can hit us up. I'll throw the email out there. Hashtag, the word hashtag, justsayingpodcast@gmail.com. We're also on Twitter @justsayingpod. Pod. Clamor app.
Clam.
That's right. Thank you so much for the love on the Clamor app. We get a lot of it. Thank you.
You got a lot of clam.
A lot of clamming happening on the Clamor app. There was no way to say that and not sound disgusting.
No.
There was no way. It's like when you were talking about soda earlier, and you were like, oh, and then I pull the thing down, and it skeets out, and I'm like, oh, God. I was giggling like an 8th grade girl. He was talking about his chug jug from Gumby's.
Oh, I get the fountain drinks. So
Yeah.
when you first press that button, you get all the syrup first.
Right.
The longer you hold the button, the more it starts turning the water. And I'm like, no. So I just hold on to it. Once it starts getting a little lighter in color, I stop. And then I start again so that more of the syrup pours in.
He said it much dirtier before. He's like, I pull out, and then I go back in, and it's all watered
It
down.
skeets in.
Yeah.
I pull out. I
Yeah.
put it back in. It skeets more.
All right. There might be children listening. I don't know.
In and out. In and out.
On that note, thank you so much for joining us. Please join us next week. We hope to see you then. Usually I shut up, but now I have to keep talking. You have to shut up. Sean's doing a great job at shutting up.
I didn't say a word till now.
Oh, thank you guys so much. We're actually gonna go to Blockbuster Video and argue our rewind fee. See if we can get our money back. Good night and
I'm
have
having a new card.
Yeah, have a good everything.
Ma'am. I want snacks.
Aw.
Let's go to the store.